I wish to apologise unreservedly.
Martin McDermott was jailed for 7 years for the manslaughter of Garda Gary McLaughlin. He wasn't due for release until March 2015, but when he found himself transferred from the Midlands prison to Loughlin House in County Cavan earlier this month, Martin McDermott took the opportunity to simply walk out.
This Martin McDermott was found guilty in the courts for the manslaughter of a member of the Garda Síochána. Being transferred into an open prison facility so short into that sentence, it makes for very distressing reading. And we now know that Mr. McDermott had absconded on a previous occasion from Loughlin House. That is almost unbelievable. That is why the rank and file members of the force are so angered and we feel betrayed and let down by the system.
Last night, the Minister for Justice published the Irish Prison Service report into the incident. It outlines how Martin McDermott had two what are called P19 reports for breaches of discipline. Primetime understands one breach relates to a row with a fellow prisoner. The other relates to a breach involving a phone. The day before his transfer, the Midlands prison was one prisoner over capacity. Loughlin House had 58 spare beds that day. In spite of the fact that Martin McDermott had absconded from Loughlin House on a previous offence 5 years earlier, he was still deemed suitable for transfer. When Martin McDermott absconded from Loughlin House Open Prison on the 15th of March, he became the latest in a number of prisoners who've walked out of this open prison. He's now been apprehended, but figures provided to Primetime tonight by the Department of Justice and the Irish Prison Service show that from the time Loughlin House was opened to present day, a total of 117 prisoners have absconded from here and are still unlawfully at large. And the total number of prisoners at large over the last 20 years from prisons right across the country is even greater. 82 unlawfully at large from Cork Prison, for example, 81 from Limerick, 117 from Mountjoy Male Prison, 63 from the Women's Prison, 73 from Wheatfield. It all adds up to 660 prisoners unlawfully at large tonight. 5 of that number have escaped from prison or a prison escort. 64 have absconded from an open centre. 591 prisoners who were given temporary release never returned to jail.
That's a very worrying development. It's a serious issue. It has never been dealt with head-on before. I think the Minister for Justice and the Taoiseach need to tackle the issue before any more mistakes are made. I don't have the confidence that it's not going to happen in the future.
While Martin McDermott's case has grabbed the headlines, other prisoners continue to abscond. Just last night, another prisoner who walked out of Loughlin House was arrested by Gardaí on board a plane which was about to take off for England from Shannon Airport. Tonight, Martin McDermott is in prison in Northern Ireland for assaulting PSNI officers. If and when he is returned to this jurisdiction, the maximum penalty the prison service can impose on him for fleeing in the first place is another 2 weeks in jail.